Del Rio Chamber of Commerce is launching a new campaign to honor those in the community who are doing right.
We're starting to acknowledge, things that are happening in town, whether it's business related or, community service related. You're really starting to see people are really caring a lot more about the community at large. So we thought, why not take the opportunity to acknowledge these people on a daily basis.
That was Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce, Al Adiola. Adiola says it's obvious to him and to many others that positive energy is in our community and things are happening.
Nothing is too big, like I said, whether it's a big business or too small, whether it's opening a door for a little old lady or helping that little old lady cross the street. Our aim is to continue to give acknowledgement to everyone.
Residents and businesses who are doing right will receive a wooden branded coin with the campaign's logo and motto of Pass It On.
It is this notion of paying it forward, a responsibility project, if you will.
The city of Del Rio has jumped on the campaign along with the school district, who brought in their welding students to create their logo, and the media production department are in the works of producing a commercial for the campaign.
Everybody's involved. We're excited.
The kickoff for Del Rio Doing Right will be in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce banquet to be held March 8th. The Del Rio Police Department has made an arrest in the homicide of a Del Rio man who was found deceased in his backyard early yesterday morning. Police were called to the 1800 block of Avenue B after receiving a call from the deceased's wife. When officers arrived, they found 58-year-old Alfredo Solis dead from an apparent wound to his head. Captain Knoll with the Del Rio Police Department.
When the officers got there, they checked for vital signs. There was no vital signs. He had some trauma that the officers noted on his head. There was a large pool of blood around his head.
Later that morning, officers received information that Solis had allegedly been seen with a known individual the night before his death.
That individual was identified and questioned by the Criminal Investigations Division. As a result of that questioning, last night the detectives arrested Benny Ray Gonzalez.
After 40-year-old Gonzalez gave a statement to detectives, he was charged with murder. According to police, Gonzalez and Solis were acquaintances. An item police think to be the weapon used in the incident was also found at the scene.
There was an item found at the scene that is believed could have been involved. At this time, I just cannot release the details.
Police say blunt force trauma does appear to be the cause of death, but police cannot confirm due to a pending autopsy. The investigation is open and ongoing, and anyone with information relating to this incident is urged to contact the police department. Callers can remain anonymous. Thanks to a new policy adopted Monday by the San Felipe Del Rio CISD Board of Trustees, registered sex offenders will not be allowed on any campus in the district unless they have a child in attendance at one of the campuses. Deputy Superintendent John Orozco told the board at Monday night school board meeting that in the last 6 weeks, 3 registered sex offenders attempted to walk onto school grounds.
We had one at our Garfield campus, Heights campus, and one attempted and tried to enter our building at federal programs with their 3-year-old migrant.
One offender was wishing to attend a school function with their child. The second was wanting access to a common area to pick up their child. And the third was attempting to have lunch with their child. Orozco stated that the sex offenders have been aggressive in asking for district policy and procedures in writing. Superintendent Kel Cooper.
They're challenging us on whether or not we should allow them in proximity to these schools. And we're not necessarily privy to the specifics of their court order, but once they're registered, we know that they're on the list, on the radar.
This is why Orozco said school administration is adopting a more stringent policy.
It is in itself an aggressive document. Any offender needs to register with the superintendent, and the superintendent, after looking at that information, will decide if they're even welcome on that campus or not.
Even if the offender is picking up or dropping off their child, they cannot park or be around common areas.
One of the nice things that we've made adaptations to our student handbook is that we've extended our line 1,000 feet.
Exemptions to the policy are school board meetings and requests to visit district property.